Om Shanti.
आज सतगुरुवार के दिन
On the day of the Satguru,
आप सबकी याद लेंगे,
carrying everyone's loving remembrances as I reach the subtle region,
तो वतन में जाते ही एक तारा मंडल
I saw what appeared to be a constellation.
जैसे कि मैं किसी विशेष तारा मंडल में पहुंच गई हूँ और
It felt as though I've entered that space of a constellation.
सितारे और चारों ही तरफ बहुत सुंदर सुंदर स्टार्स दिखाई दे रहे थे और
And
उन स्टार्स का
all directions there were sparkling, shining stars.
अलग प्रकार के डिजाइन के रूप में कुछ स्टार्स माला के रूप में खड़े थे,
There were very beautiful stars all over.
के रूप में, और कुछ जैसे कि कोई पेड़ के ऊपर चमचमाते हुए
And then there were stars in different designs. Some were
एकदम ऊपर की ओर
in the form of a garland, some were positioned as a half moon circle,
और कुछ सेकंड के बाद बाबा
and some were sparkling on tree,
बाबा के फेस के
on trees, and some were up, seen up above. So it was a very beautiful scene.
और स्टार के पीछे भी एक बहुत
I saw Baba coming after a few seconds.
उसके बीच में दिखाई दे रहा था और जैसे बाबा पहुंचे
Baba's face also appeared to be
और
around
चमचम करने
the
लगे,
shape of a star,
वो इतना सुंदर
and beautiful light was emanating from it.
तो कुछ सेकंड के
As
बाद
Baba came closer, it was though all the stars all started shining more brightly. It was a very beautiful scene.
मैंने कहा कि बाबा
After a few seconds, I saw Baba was smiling, and Baba then said, "Child, did you see this scene?"
आज बाबा ने
I told Baba that this is looking very beautiful.
वतन में इमर्ज किया है और हर एक बच्चा
Today, Baba has
चमकते हुए
emerged his living stars in the subtle region today.
और बाप हर बच्चे सितारे की
Every child is like a shining star.
और बाप बच्चों की विशेषताओं
Baba is looking at the specialities of each star, each child,
की स्टार
and also describing them, the specialities,
और गुणों के द्वारा किस प्रकार से
light,
इस विश्व
power,
के अंदर
and virtues. Baba was looking at these three aspects and was seeing how these stars were shining on the basis of these three specialities, spreading their light,
चमकते हुए सितारे रहेंगे। तो बाबा ने कहा
and how they will continue to be these shining stars in the future as well.
बहुत हर्ष
Baba was looking at this world of stars and
के बाद क्या देखते
was
हैं,
getting very happy. After a few seconds,
बीच बीच में
I noticed
लाइट कम हो रही है, किसी की लाइट
that the spark, the shine of the light of some of the stars was diminishing, some were fluctuating, and the light of some stars had become completely dull. So Baba was looking at this scene as well, and then he said,
सिचुएशन को, तो बाबा
"Did you look at the situation of these stars?
वास्तव में शुरू से लेकर के चमकते हुए रहे हैं, लेकिन
In reality, these stars have been shining from the beginning,
कभी न
but from time to time now,
या अनजाने माया के
knowingly or unknowingly,
इनके सामने आते हैं और माया
different forms of Maya come in front of them,
ये जो
and because of that,
है वो बहुत
the light of these stars
और
gets reduced
जाती है।
and they become dull.
कहा अभी समय अनुसार
So now, according to the time, nature, the five elements, is showing its different forms, and human beings are also showing their variety of forms. Because of that shadow of Maya, these scenes, these situations come in front of the children. The children sometimes are not able to recognize these different forms of Maya. They don't pay attention to that, or sometimes they don't understand it, because of which their inner light of the children gets reduced, diminishes. So Baba then asked, do you know in which ways Maya is coming to the children? One is different forms of the five elements. They are also bringing their test papers. Second is human beings. And thirdly, the main form of Maya that comes in front of the children is the form created by the children themselves, in the form of the different thoughts that they emerge of why, what, how. So the form of thoughts that take place is a form of Maya, and it creates great confusion in front of the children. And they forget what the Father is telling them, the signals that the Baba is giving them. They're not able to understand all of that. They're not able to catch the signals. And then further, they're not able to make their spiritual efforts. Even now, the children get entangled in conflict of sanskars. This too is a form of Maya that still comes in front of the children, and then they're not clear about the spiritual efforts that they have to make. And they're not able to understand the situations, circumstances that are going to come in the future. So what do the children have to do? Stabilize yourself in your original stage, with your own inner light, end all these situations, these different forms of Maya. Do not come under the influence of those forms. Pay special attention to yourself. As you progress, various examinations will come in front of the children. There will be different forms of Maya. There will be very beautiful forms of Maya. And sometimes the children may not be able to understand that these are forms of Maya. The Father has great pride in the children. Baba also has a lot of mercy for the children. He's also very happy to see the children making efforts. So now the children have to maintain their intoxication, that we belong to the Father. The Father is our world. So just stay in those experiences of that alaukic world. Continue to experience all of that. And then Maya cannot enter that space, that world. The more you continue to have these spiritual experiences, Maya will leave from a distance. She won't come close. Baba was giving the children a lot of love and further said, this is a very beautiful family belonging to the Father. So seeing this world of the children, Baba is happy. He has great pride in the children. And Baba knows that these are those children who are going to glorify the Father throughout the world. I then offered Bhog to Baba. Baba then gave loving remembrances to everyone. I then returned. Om Shanti.
बाबा के पास वतन में भोग लेकर के पहुंची.
When I reached in the Sabal region and took the Bhog to the Baba,
As soon as I reached, I gave lovely remembrance of all brothers and sisters. Today, especially, I gave remembrance of Muni Benji's birthday, and there were also some special remembrances of other brothers and sisters. And while giving remembrance, Baba smiled. Baba said,
बाप के पास कई बच्चों की अनेक प्रकार की सूक्ष्म याद पहुंचती रहती है.
many types of subtle remembrances reach Baba.
विशेष अमृत बेले से ही
But today, especially since Amrit Vela,
के पास ब्राह्मण बच्चों के पास चक्कर लगा रहे थे और चक्कर लगा
Baba
बाबा ये
went around the brothers and sisters of the world and also the Brahmin children, and Baba saw
परिस्थिति है.
that the situations nowadays,
8 मास से कई साधारण बच्चे
since the past 8 months,
बच्चे
some ordinary children, poor children,
सरकार की परिस्थिति से भी थक गए हैं.
they are tired of such situations.
राम हो गए हैं और कई
They have disinterest from this world,
अपने में मस्त हैं.
and there are some worldly people who are busy in themselves.
बाबा ने
And the other gathering, Baba showed
बाबा ने कहा कि ब्राह्मण बच्चे भी
the gathering of the Brahmin children. Baba said the Brahmin children too,
भारत में लगे हैं.
they are busy in their own efforts,
में भी तीव्रता बहुत
and along with that,
और कई बच्चे
there has been intense effort.
जहाँ सेंटर है
And while going around at all the places, be it small center or a large center,
बाबा ये देख रहे हैं
Baba saw
कई बच्चे अलबेले भी हो गए हैं.
that there are also some children who have become careless.
ऐसी परिस्थिति देख करके भी
By seeing such situations as well,
नहीं आ रही.
they do not have that
फिर बाबा ने उस
feeling of renunciation.
दृश्य दिखाया
Then Baba showed
के रूप में. बाबा ने
the
दिखाया
two scenes.
कि बच्ची ध्यान से देखना.
Baba asked me to see carefully. There were two types of trees.
एक तने के ऊपर
On the one tree,
बहुत ही प्रकार की आत्माएं कोई ना कोई परिस्थिति से
on the one tree there were many types of souls.
और बनने के बाद
When they do not belong to the Father,
वृक्ष के ऊपर बैठते हैं.
and when they sit on the tree, on its branches,
उस समय सोचते हैं कि यह देह भी
at that time they think that their body is not their own, the world is not their own,
त्याग वृत्ति आती है. देह भी अपनी नहीं.
they have some attitude of renunciation. They think that nothing is their own.
बाबा के
These worldly people are not their own.
के बाद दूसरी
And when after belonging to the Father, they sit on the other tree,
उस डाली को उसको छोड़ते हैं और दूसरी डाली को पकड़ लेते हैं.
so they leave the branch of that tree and sit on the other branch.
दिखाया
And Baba then showed
मान सान.
that when they sit on the other branch,
बाबा ने कहा बेपरवाही की डालियां पकड़ लेते हैं.
they catch on hold the branches of
थोड़ा
carelessness.
सा त्याग वृत्ति बैराग वृत्ति आती है.
When they belong to the Father, there is some attitude of renunciation,
तो इस
and when they sit on other branches,
बनती जाती है.
the stage of children become like that.
बहुत अच्छी तरह से पकड़ लेते हैं.
when they catch on hold to the branches very tightly,
कमजोर होती है
and when that branch becomes weak,
होती है तो उल्टे नीचे लटक जाते
then
और उल्टा कौन लटकता है वह भी बच्चे जानते हैं।
they just fall upside down.
कहा कि समय के अनुसार
So Baba said, according to the time,
बच्चों में बहुत
amongst Baba's children,
वृद्धि चाहिए। बाबा ने कहा कि
the attitude of renunciation is needed.
बाबा ने, मम्मा ने, दादियों ने जो सर्वस्व त्याग किया और
The disinterest is needed.
बच्चों को
The Baba and Mama,
बाबा ने कहा
they had disinterest
भले दुनिया
and they got the fortune of that.
दुनिया के लोगों के पास
The people of the world have all the facilities, even the Brahmin children have all the facilities, but Baba said,
दुनिया की आत्माओं को भी थोड़ी त्याग वृत्ति वैराग वृत्ति होती जाती है।
the way the worldly people also have the attitude of renunciation and disinterest, similarly,
वैराग वृत्ति आनी चाहिए।
Brahmin children should also have the attitude of renunciation and disinterest. When they have left the branch of one tree, then why they have catch on hold to the other branch,
बड़ा स्थान हो सभी जगह
be it small place or a big place.
की ब्राह्मण बच्चे
Baba was seeing that Brahmin children, in some form or the other, they rise and then they fall.
तो बाबा ने संदेश तो इतना सुनाया आज के दिन
So today Baba has given just this message. Then Bhog was kept in front of Baba.
आत्माओं की याद दी। बाबा ने बच्चों को उन आत्माओं को
Baba also gave remembrances
बाबा ने कहा बाप तो इतना स्नेह का सागर
with lots of love.
अपने बच्चों
Baba is the ocean of love,
को संभाल लेते हैं। तो ऐसे कहते बाबा ने
and Baba merges his children in his love.
बड़े प्यार से मधुबन का भोग स्वीकार कराया।
Baba also offered Bhog to those children and then merged them.
सभी जगह के बच्चों को
Baba especially gave
दृश्य देखते हुए सभी भाई बहनों को बहुत बहुत स्नेह
lots of lovely remembrances to all the brothers and sisters.
बाबा ने सभी को बहुत बहुत मुबारक
And Baba also congratulated
बाबा की
on this special big day. And by taking the remembrance and congratulations from Baba, I came down. Om Shanti.